My father was a healer. Okay, my father was a healer. He had the gift of healing. He he is instill, and I'm speaking in present tense because, like, my father is no longer in this physical realm. Okay, yet that energy, his energy, is still present. Okay, my father was the kind of person that was able to literally, and many of you may know I come from IT. Okay, I was born in IT, and I was raised part of, my life there. He was the kind of person that when someone was ill, like, they would call him, and he had the gift with his hand. He had healing hands. He would lay hands on people. They would call him, and he was able to lay hands on people and heal them. And people from various parts of, like, various towns would call him just for that. Now, he went through a phase, where it's like, he went deep into the Christianity, and I also believe, like, he lost touch with a lot of that stuff, a lot of, that gift that he has. Um, Yet, I also believe that that gift that was in him was what gave him the power to continually fight, when he was being attacked spiritually and physically. Now, with that being said, I want you to know that as a healer, this is important that you know this. As a healer, there are people that did not want you to uncover your gift of healing. And there are people that still do not want you to be in that power. Because as a healer, you have you have, like, superb capabilities. You have, some extraordinary gifts that's tied to this healing. All right, because healing is an energy. Okay, healing is an energy, and anyone who is around a healer, if you've ever been around a healer, you feel it. You feel their energy. Have you ever just been next to someone that exude a certain presence, and you don't know what it is quite about them that makes you feel this way, yet you know that there's, like, a spiritual aspect of this person that is literally, it's like your spirit is attracted to that. All right, so know that if you're a healer, there are people that do not want you to be in that power, that do not want you to, to be in that power, because for different reasons, because it is powerful. The gift of healing is powerful. Okay, because your healing, whatever it is that whatever energy you have, that spirit that walks with you, that allows you, that enables you to heal, that spirit is powerful. Okay, in our culture, okay, in Vodun, we have a lot of different lois and entities that that walk with us. Okay, when we have that gift of healing, it's the energies that walk with us that allow us to, or I'm trying to see if I can use the right word. Sometimes y'all, I feel like English is so limited in terms of how, I want to describe things. Like, I wish I could speak Haitian with y'all and I could be like, but okay, I'm just going to say what I got to say. But yeah, so we have really powerful spirit guides, okay, the Loi, that help us to heal, okay? And I'm gonna just say just a few of them. We have Dambala and Aidawedo, okay? These are powerful healing energies. The Simbis, okay? We have so many different entities. We have the water deities. The water deities are healing deities. Okay? These are powerful energies that allow us to exercise that gift of healing. So a lot of people are not gonna, I don't want to say they're not gonna like you, they may feel a certain type of way, about this gift that you have. Excuse me, but just know that, and just know that the gift that you have is not small. All right? It's not small. And especially for right now, if you are a healer and you know that you are a healer, it is time, all right, that you stand and you walk in that power, okay? That gift of healing that you have. If you didn't hear this before, know that it's not small. And if you know that you've been a healer, and I'm talking about the real ones. I'm not talking about necessarily, someone that got a certificate somewhere, that say that, okay, they're Dr. So-and-so. Okay? Because I truly believe that having a piece of paper that says that you can do this and you can do that does not qualify you to, as a healer. Okay? Just because you are MD, a PhD, a whatever D, that you have in your credentials, it doesn't qualify you to be a healer. In fact, we know that a lot of folks, they get these degrees, not because they want to heal people, because they want to contribute to that same system that's causing the downfall. You have people who are, getting these credentials for dollars, not really to help people. So, and this is the other way around too. So just because you have those credentials don't mean that you're a healer. And it's the other way around too. Just because you don't have the credentials behind your name does not mean that you're not a healer. Some of the greatest healers I know out there, okay, they're not allowed to exercise those gifts because those who are doing it for the dollar know that they will get exposed by the real ones. And I'm speaking to the real ones out there, the real healers, the ones that know that they have this gift of healing